still going to be on hold, but that's what I'm going to tell them, that you guys are officially refusing this load.
Well, we're not refusing it because we don't have no PO number, so we're not really refusing it.
What if I give you a PO number?
If you have a PO number?
What does it start with?
It starts with, I'm not sure what it is. It's usually a 1 or an O before it. If you can give me a PO number, then we can look it up to see where it's at.
Oh, well, he didn't say that earlier. Let me give you a PO number, but you say you don't know what they start with.
Well, I don't, because it's usually it's like for us, it begins with an O because it's Orlando, and it's a bunch of numbers.
All right, so, okay, here it is. So do you want me to write it on there, or it's that O number right there?
All right, come up with me, and we're going to check with the computer, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to touch your iPad, so come on up with me.
All right. Well, I dropped off the load in the yard.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Clark Road, and then turn right on 750 feet.
We'll just let them get to the bottom of it tomorrow while I'm off. I'm actually off till next week, so. It's very hard to see into the sun here. Leave the trailer there, and either it's going to be there when I get back to work next Tuesday or not. You know, it's just one of those things that happen. I really don't know what happened and why we can't just switch the paperwork out. It could be the wrong product they put in there also. Into the sunset. Man, it's late. Red and I usually don't work this late, but today we did just because of how it worked out. Started out this morning at 4 a.m. in Jacksonville, and then you know what happened, and now I'm finally back here in Kissimmee, calling it a night. Gotta go find a hotel to check into. So until tomorrow, no, I'll see you later when we get over to the hotel. We'll go over there and get checked in. All right, well, we made it to the hotel. Now I gotta check out and do all this logs and all this stuff, pack up all my crap, load it all up to the hotel. So you guys are just gonna have to sit down and take a seat for a little while I do all this stuff and get checked into the hotel here in Orlando and/or Kissimmee, Florida. We just gotta get checked in and everything. I am so exhausted. I know you guys are too. It's been a long day. I found this hotel a few months ago, and I really like staying here.
Need your initial here, accepting the rate.
Everything looks good. I'm gonna get settled, so good night. I'm going to bed. I'm not even turning on the TV. I'm not editing. I'm not doing anything except going to sleep. Good night until tomorrow from Kissimmee, Florida.
Keep on trucking.
Well, good morning. This weekend is over, so I'm going to return my rental car, and then we're going to come back over here and get Old Red and get on our way up to Georgia today. So let's get going and get our day started. Actually, my day started early. I've already been up since 4, so I don't know if she's going to start after sitting here for 6 days. Woo-hoo. The battery didn't even go dead. We do have to build up air pressure though. Alright. You know, getting in my truck after a few days, it has that old truck smell. I don't mean like locker room dirty stuff, I mean just old truck. Some of you old timers, you know what I mean, and you only wish they would make one of these in old truck smell, to be able to smell that again if you're older and retired and you miss the smell of your truck. Just getting back in it after a few days, right away I'm in my normal environment. This is where I belong, inside of a truck. So let's get going on to get an empty first, and then on to pick up our load for Georgia. Well, we're still in Kissimmee. We got an empty. Yeah, it's still there. I just picked it up. We're on our way to Jacksonville to pick up our load going up to Atlanta. Well, we made our pickup in Jacksonville, and now we're almost at our delivery here in Georgia, and the sun's almost down, so we'll be stopping here. We're gonna have to do one of those middle of the night unloads. It's not too bad, so it's 3 a.m. unload, so we're gonna be parking here soon. Back in Rick Grimes land. The Walking Dead. And we're here for the night. It's going to be one of those sleep in the shopping center nights. Cricket sounds and everything. And the only food is Target. But it's a Target grocery store. I had to walk at least 2 football fields. Going to sleep. I'm gonna have my sandwich and go into bed. They'll be awake. We're supposed to be here at 3 a.m. so I'll be awake at 3 a.m. I hope they're on time. Good night.
You're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. Stay tuned.
Well, good morning. As you can see, it's, if you can read that little clock, it's pretty early. And they were right on time. They got here when they were supposed to, and they're already unloading the truck. So that's good. That means we'll be on schedule all day. We don't have that far to go to our next stop. So I'm still kind of in a daze, but I'll wake up shortly. Good morning. Already finished. On our way to the next door. Okay, well, we're here. This is definitely not going to be the easiest dock. That's the dock right there. So I have to go bend around the corner there and then back in as best I can. So let's get her done. You can see there's no room there. And there's no room up there. So this is a particularly hard dock to back into. Well, I was able to get it in, but it wasn't the easiest dock. Let's look in the back and see how we're doing. Yeah, that looks just about right. Now I'm feeling tired. The lady's here, but she can't go into the store until she has a second employee here. So they're waiting around out front. Which that makes sense. Getting out of here is not going to be any easier than getting in here, because there's really no way to get out. Just a poorly designed dock. All right, well, they just finished, so we're going to try to get out of this place. But, well, we'll just have to see how it goes. Sun's not up yet. I'd be surprised if I don't get a flat tire here. Well, it was a lot easier getting out. So we're gonna seal up the door now. Well, we have 20 more miles. And we've been driving 2.5 hours. That's how long it's taken us to go through Atlanta. It's been like this solid bumper to bumper the whole way. Man, they ought to do something about traffic here. I don't know what they can do. Build layers of freeways up, or tear down some of the housing so that fewer people can live here, maybe. I don't know. There's no reason why it should take 2 hours to drive through a city. But that's Atlanta. That's why everybody hates Atlanta. You know, the driving part of it anyway. minutes. We'll be in Cumming, Georgia. Well, we've arrived here. We just have to figure out which door it is. Let's see if there's an address on here. Yeah, that's her. But of course we're faced the wrong way. If you've done stores with me before, that's just how it goes. You always pull in the opposite way. I can't do a U-turn back there. Let's try it here. Alright, 2.5 hours through Atlanta. I need some coffee or something. No, I need a relaxant. And hopefully they'll be here and happy and ready and eager. All right, let's go knock on the door. Well, you know, it's been a long day. We've had an extremely long day. It's already 8 o'clock. So I'm famished. I'd like to thank you for riding along. You know, I usually don't do this, but I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine that I met on the internet. He's really been faithful watching my films over the years, and that's Fred Yonk in South Dakota. So Fred, thank you very much. Appreciate your friendship and your tribe up there in South Dakota. Everybody, I'm Indiana Jack. Trucking is an adventure. We'll see you next time.